my headset because that's really loud. Thumbnail. Don't you guys love this process? Open. It's kind of a boring thumbnail, but I'm not too worried about it. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh, phooey, I forgot to do so much more than that. Don't need tags. You do need a game title. World of Warcraft. Now hit save. Do 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 do. What happened to the Wrath character? Give up? No, I don't want to say give up, but I did get burnt out. But I'll get back to it someday. Wait, hold still. Come back. That guy's been playing for a while. Oh, he's gone. Okay. DragonFlight should be good too for about 2 months. Hide that. And then I kind of forgot what I was supposed to be doing. Expansion's always good at the start. Didn't Shadowbringers have a rough start though? I feel like no one liked Shadowbringers right off the bat. I find it funny how TBC and Wrath areas are basically the only areas left untouched in retail. Shadowlands was super popular in the first 6 weeks. Then all the cracks appeared. I feel like Endwalker was kind of like that though. Once everyone got past the MSQ, they stopped caring. They released Shadowlands, and at the same time, they released Nax in Vanilla Classic, and everyone went to go play Shadowlands. About 4 to 6 weeks later, they all came back. I did enjoy my initial run with Classic more than my initial run with,
Retail is a seasonal game, unlike the original versions. Yeah, I believe that. Retail reminds me a lot of Destiny. And Destiny's like really heavy on the FOMO. It just doesn't have the legs for a long, sustained play. I think that's a lot of MMOs, though. I feel like the leveling sequence is, like, what keeps you there the longest, and then once you get to endgame, you run out of content. And so you just go and do your own thing. But that's just my own opinion. Ow. Old versions of WoW are really like slow burns, so if you don't enjoy it, it will never appeal to you. But the people who love it, they can play it for decades. Yeah. The problem with Wrath is just life hit in the middle of it. And so I got tied up with other things. I want to start so that way I'm actually ready for DragonFlight. Because I wasn't ready for Wrath. So I had to boost the character. I did not play vanilla, no. I didn't play WoW until earlier this year. It is my favorite version. Oh, I played vanilla earlier this year. Yeah. You talking like vanilla when it was like at its peak, or vanilla in general? Because I did play vanilla. I got my Draenei up to level 40. I want to say level 43. And then I ran out of time. I didn't get to play Burning Crusade, no. The furthest I got, you played the Burning Crusade Classic. I saw the streams. Yeah. That was the Burning Crusade? Okay. If B and Draenei are in the same game, it's the Burning Crusader leader. Oh, okay. I gotcha. Because Burning Crusade didn't come out with a new class, but it came out with a new race, right?
I need a target.
Also need some healing. that's probably mana stuff. Also gave hard and paladins shamans, which isn't the case in vanilla. When did shamans debut? In Burning Crusade? They were a faction exclusive classes in vanilla. Only hardhead shamans and paladins. Yeah. And hard, you weren't allowed to play a warrior on hard either. I remember that. Because I was gonna make a elf warrior. But warriors were exclusive to Alliance. Oh, no you are? Oh. Why couldn't I make a warrior then? I must have missed something. There's actually quite a bunch of people playing. Usually it's empty. Every other race could. Oh, I see. Blood Elf was the only race that couldn't be warrior. Okay. One more hooligan.
I don't have a target.
Man, he's so far away. Is WoW your primary MMO? Is Warcraft your favorite? I only play old version, basically just vanilla and the Burning Crusade. I respect it. You play what you want to play. Otherwise, I just play Dota 2 most of the time. I played a lot of League of Legends a while back ago. A long while back ago. I was never smart enough to figure out the builds, though. I played original WoW from release in 2004 to Catalysm in 2010, and then quit for good. Did you come back for Wrath of the Lich King, or
Glory to the
did you stay
Sindori.
quitted?
We will have justice. Shorel.
Oops. Kata is after. Oh. Wrath and then Catalysm. Oh, okay. Yeah, that might have killed me. On vanilla only realms. Yeah. I guess Warcraft does that thing that Destiny does where they add an expansion but they gotta take away or else the game will get too big and too buggy. Crap, something saw me. I'm kind of hoping that's a path. Private servers were massive for vanilla WoW pre-classic release, I imagine. I'm surprised Blizzard let the classic servers fly, actually. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. Private servers, which had 1 million players. That might be more than Warcraft got sometimes. I think Warcraft's actually in a pretty good place. Like, I'm a Final Fantasy dude. I love Final Fantasy. And they always say Final Fantasy's the biggest MMO out there right now. But it sure doesn't feel like it, huh? I feel like Endwalker came out with a lot of hype and then just kind of fizzled out. And then Wrath of the Lich King came and there was a ton of hype around the Wrath. And I feel like there's a good chunk of hype around DragonFlight. But I feel like Wrath had more hype than DragonFlight. And then when it comes to, Ephraim Niam. Hey, I was hoping to get into WoW. Was wondering if you can experience all the expansions like FF14. So, no. I believe, if you're still there, I believe you can. You start with Burning Crusade, I think?
Our enemies
In
will
retail?
fall. Be ready for anything.
Yeah, I think you start in Battle for Azeroth, and then you go into Shadowlands. I'm still here. Oh, okay. I didn't see your message until it was too late. But, no, you can't experience the whole WoW story like you can in Final Fantasy. So, if you want to experience the whole... Oh, damn, I kind of was hoping to go through it like Final Fantasy. You can, because if you buy a membership... Someone dropped a like, thank you. If you buy a membership, you have access to classic and retail. Noah's here. Hey, hi Noah. I lost my train of thought. One subscription gives you both games. It gives you classic and retail. So you could play through classic, and then you could jump into retail, and you'll still be caught up. But essentially, it's two different games. Do I have my execute yet? It doesn't look like I have my execute yet. Once the current version of Classic rolls out into Catalysm expansions, the old zones will become unplayable again. In Classic, right now I won't be able to experience Burning Crusade anymore. I'll be leveling to do Wrath King. No, I think you still have all of it if you start in Classic.
I need to get closer. I'm out of range.
I think the free trial gives you up until level 20, so it gives you a good chunk of gameplay, even though you lack a lot of access to things. Whirlwind. I'm now up to level 60 with critically acclaimed Heaven's Ward expansion. And we're talking about Blizzard here, not Square Enix. Even though there are some times where I think Square Enix is just as bad. That's a different conversation. Square Enix gets me a lot for copyright. When I play Final Fantasy on stream, the next day they're like, hey, guess who's using Square Enix music? So I don't like that. So if I ever go back to streaming Final Fantasy, I'll have to like mute the music. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, crap. I fat-fingered. Really, I thought all the Final Fantasy streamers and YouTubers, they didn't bother with copyright claims on their game like that. They get me a lot. They don't get me on my videos because I talk over the music. But when I stream Final Fantasy, especially like one of the raids, they'll get me. Most Final Fantasy people are on Twitch anyways, so I feel like that helps them. Also, I was talking about this earlier, but I know Final Fantasy has like the biggest population when it comes to MMOs, and it's the biggest MMO right now, but it sure doesn't feel like it, does it? Like, so I did Endwalker. I covered Endwalker for the channel, and it didn't do that much for my channel. And then I covered Wrath of the Lich King for my channel, which did absolutely amazing. So, I don't know, you tell me. I think it's just harder to become Final Fantasy. Because I feel like those guys are just there for the story. I think people don't consume as much content for the game. Yeah, I think most Final Fantasy people are there for their MSQs. Because that's like the big draw to Final Fantasy. And then once MSQ season is done, they're watching anime or something.
It's too far away.
Oh, I did it again. Weebs. I didn't mean it like that, because I love my anime too. But, you know.
Inventory is full.
I'm a gigantic anime guy. Sometimes. I like the old school stuff like Kenshin, Yu Yu Hakusho, Dragon Ball Z. Artie Weeb. You should have said Weeba Fact. That would have been better. But I am quite a weeb. I work out to Dragon Ball music. I really do. I'll turn on like Ultra Instinct thing. And then I'll start doing bench press to the Ultra Instinct. And the Ultimate Battle. Are you watching the release of Bleach? I'm actually not a Bleach guy. I think Bleach is just overcomplicated, so I don't watch it. I am quite a boomer when it comes to anime. I don't like a lot of the new stuff. Hold on. You can go there because I don't need 2 shields. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, I'll figure it out later. And back here. I was gonna say Art of Weeb. Art of Weeb. Art of Weeb. His jokes make him sound like a dweeb. Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. Bleach was a part of the big 3 after Dragon Ball. It was contemporary of Naruto, and One Piece kind of fizzled out, and they're releasing the final season now. Bleach early seasons were great. I also don't like Naruto. I guess I'm not that big of a weeb after all. Actually, Naruto actually kind of annoys me. Like, that might be blasphemy, but... I pass on Naruto all the time. A Naruto critique? I just don't like Naruto. The kid just annoys me. I also have that problem with Fairy Tail too. I go back and forth on Fairy Tail because they'll be in the middle of a great action sequence and then they'll pop a joke and they'll kill the moment. So you don't believe it. Yeah, that was a great joke. That was a pretty good dad joke.
State your business. Shorel Oran. Victory lies ahead. The reckoning is at hand. Keep your wits about you.
Took out that fire damage that was in Classic. That's probably a good thing. I was always getting burnt by a fire pit. I think the pivot to Ashes of Creation content has been a good idea for the channel. I'm no YouTuber, but I know people are hungering. So, my channel has been all over the place. It's been focused on Ashes for a while, actually. Since April of this year. And trust me, I'm no YouTuber either. But, my channel has been failing for like 6 years. and then I did a creation video in April, and then focused on Ashes for a long time. And then I tried to... I'm in the middle of trying to expand to be a MMO YouTuber in general, with Ashes as the anchor, right? Abraham, when did you find me? What was the channel you found me on? I'm just curious. Artie, you're my favorite. Alright. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm glad someone likes me. When you fail on YouTube for 6 years, you start to think about giving up. Never give up, never surrender. Spartans never die. They just go missing in action.
I can't carry anymore. Inventory is full.
I should have sold some stuff. Oh, let's see. Green plate belt. 18, 2020. That was such a bad year. Hated 2020. Be gone. Yes. Oh, crap. Now let's see if that was any good. Where's that mallet? Seriously, where's that mallet? Okay. It does 1 damage. I think we should get rid of it. I saw your FF content and YouTube's been recommending you for a bit for me, so I hop on and check. You've been around since Final Fantasy? That means the world if you've been around since Final Fantasy. You are absolutely right, though. Going from Final Fantasy, I thought you were a newer viewer, but you're right. Going from Final Fantasy to Ashes of Creation was the best thing I've done for the channel. This one might be tough, actually. Hold on. just execute right now. I'm not going to lie. Oh, what was that? Where did it go? I thought he dropped something pretty cool, but... yeah, I don't know. I don't know. How long have you been playing WoW? Seriously? Like 2 months. I've been playing WoW seriously. 2 months. Because I wanted to get into Wrath of the Lich King, so I hit it pretty hard. Got to like level 42. And then I didn't get there in time, so I boosted a character for Wrath of the Lich King. And unfortunately, life hit pretty hard. So I never got to hit Lich King as hard as I wanted to. So it is on my list to go back and finish Lich King and do a raid there and all that other stuff. But as of right now, I don't want to fall behind like I did. So I'm getting a head start for DragonFlight, so I can play that game on day 1 too, without having
I need to
to...
target something first.
Luckily I have a character ready. Not ready, but she's level 54. So I can get her ready pretty quickly. I just gotta play through the Shadow story, which I'm not gonna lie is pretty bad. What do you think are the mechanical differences between WoW and Final Fantasy? Well, I feel like leveling in Final Fantasy is easier just because you get a JRPG to get you through. And so, like, even if you're tired of the questing, you still get to enjoy a story. You still get to enjoy a Final Fantasy story. As of WoW, you just quest and quest in dungeon and dungeon, and it does run kind of dry. So I feel like the leveling experience is better in Final Fantasy just because of the story. But if I am trying to say as honest as I can, I feel like loot is more meaningful in WoW. Because even from an outsider like me, you think about Frostborn in WoW, you think about Ashbringer, you think about all these iconic swords in World of Warcraft. And then Final Fantasy, I can't name like one iconic weapon in Final Fantasy. The closest that comes to my head is Buster Blade, but that's not even 14, that's 7. Also, Final Fantasy doesn't really have those big raid weapons. The reason why you continue to play a raid over and over and over again.
Glory to the Sindorai.
It's really not in Final Fantasy.
Death to all who oppose us.
True, I feel like in Final Fantasy weapons are just stats, different looking slightly. Yeah, there's like nothing I really want to chase in Final Fantasy. Weapon-wise. There's a lot of cool looking armor. But, yeah. And I feel like that's what Ashes of Creation needs, is something really, really iconic. Because I know Ashes is going for a more realistic vibe with its armor. But I don't want it to be so realistic where it's boring. I do want, like, spikes and skulls and shoulder pads and, you know, heel boots. But I am 100% sure Steven Serif will not put heel boots in Ashes of Creation. I just don't think he'll do it. I guess the relic weapons and ultimate weapons are great, but only because of the effects. Yeah, and it's just like...
Our enemies will fall.
Effects. But you gotta know what you're doing if you're gonna do ultimate. I wish I could do an ultimate. I can't even do Savage.
Keep your wits about you.
I did a Ed Singer Extreme, and that took like 3 weeks. Just because every group has different chemistry, and then learning, and then... The fight itself is hard, but the hard part is like keeping a group that's willing to stick with you. Because I don't have like a static or a group or anything. I just kind of LFG. The latest raid gear with the burning shoulders clearly shows people are into fantastic looking gear. Ashes feel like I should make it super valuable and cool looking to retain interest. Yep. I loved that Final Fantasy burn ring, like from the Abysso. You know what I'm talking about? Like the halo ring and the back armor. That stuff was so cool.
We will persevere. Salama Ashalinore. We will have justice.
How do you want me to get up there? Also, tonight's stream has been doing really good. I look over and it's like 5 or 6 people watching. So. Thanks, guys, for showing up. It means a lot.
I can't carry anymore.
No, I don't want it anyways.
Inventory is full.
Oh, I got a new pouch. Also, someone dropped a like. Thank you. I'm actually really surprised that The FF raid scene in Party Finder is so exhausting. People that actually find it fun being weird. I raid with a static, so it's a lot more bearable. I think static is the way to go. While we're talking about Final Fantasy, I don't think it's that welcoming of a community, right? So I've spent like 30 hours in Classic getting ready for Lich King. And I was kicked out of only one dungeon in that entire time. In fact, I have a whole stream where a dude carried me through a dungeon. As opposed to
I need to get closer.
Final Fantasy when I was doing a Realm Reborn for the first time. I was kicked out of 7 dungeons. I didn't know how to tank, and I was learning, and I didn't have anyone to teach me how to tank. And they're like, well, we're not going to make it through this if we don't kick them. So, Final Fantasy being a welcoming community, I don't know where that reputation comes from, because my early Realm Reborn days were not welcoming at all to me. Am I gonna live through this? Okay. I was kind of afraid there for a second. Don't even get me started on Savage raiding. Those guys are nuts. This guy made a mistake. Kick him out. But that's just my experience. I guess I'm just one in a million. I don't know what I accepted, but I just accepted it. Yeah, I guess I just got really unlucky. I'm about to die. I'm about to die. Go away, go away, go away, go away. Man, he's still chasing me. I have nowhere to run. Okay. Hopefully I can live through this. That was lucky. Recently, however, people are getting more impatient in dungeons. I often see people pull early rather than wait for someone to finish a cutscene. Fingers crossed, invulnerable, you did it, yay! Man, you don't respond as quickly in this game as you do Classic, do you? Oh, I skipped 1 and 2 power cores. Oh, sorry. Don't mind me, I'm just trying to heal. Nope, that's not a healing device. Egg? No. I thought maybe I could eat an egg and heal. Alrighty then, we're just gonna have to wait. Oh crap. I hope that guy doesn't see me. Ah, he sees me. Okay. Oh. Oh, this is bad. This is the end of me. Write a letter home. Tell them I'm not coming. Final Fantasy doesn't have this body reclaiming, which drives me nuts. Steven Sharif, I know you don't watch my streams, but Ashes of Creation does not need this. If you're gonna copy any MMO when it comes to the death penalty, don't copy this one. Please and thank you. Reminds me of Soul games. Soul games don't have corpse runs, do they? Where you find your corpse? I mean, I guess it kind of does, where you have to find your souls. How do you feel about PvP and Ashes of Creation? I'm okay with it. I hope it doesn't get out of hand. You leave souls and bloodstains, yeah. I feel like the PvP is okay. You can't do that when you're dead. How am I supposed to get my dead body back? Well, this is a problem. I feel like there will be griefers and power creepers. So I'm a Destiny guy, right? I love playing Destiny. And the problem with Destiny is it's one of those games where you have to bow to the meta, right? And it's not really skill when it comes to PvP. It's how you manipulate the meta. And no matter how good you are, you'll never be good enough if you don't play to the meta. And I could see that happening in Ashes of Creation, where how do I reclaim my body if it's all the way up there? Yeah, this sucks. Yeah, I know that's a bad call. But that's my biggest concern, is like power creep and meta. What happens if you do that? If I do what?
The dark times will pass. Remember the Sunwell.
The Sunwell is a raid I know of. Revive that other way, find the body. Yeah, now I think I have resurrection sickness? Or did they take that out in retail? Is resurrection sickness a thing in retail, guys? If there's anyone left in the chat. Like in Final Fantasy and Baja or Eureka, you lose XP or collected metal. Not in World of Warcraft. No, I think you just, if you die in World of Warcraft and can't find your body, you just wander around. You just wander around aimlessly. I never did Eureka. I did some Baja. Problem with Baja is, you needed to do it on patch day because everyone was so ahead of you. And then if you weren't there day one, you'd be behind. And I was kind of behind. But it's not that big of a deal. Baja was a lot of fun though. Eureka armor is really, really cool. I keep thinking about going back and doing Baja just for that. Not Baja. I keep thinking about going back and doing Eureka just for that. Oh, that's a scale, not a shield. Sorry, buddy, need the experience. Yeah, that Dragoon armor is really, really cool. Leveling another alt, though, in Final Fantasy, it's like a blessing and a curse, because it's a blessing because you could do it on the same character. It's a curse because it's so hard to level up on alt. They don't let you replay the story to use the experience. So you gotta do like dungeons and side quests, all that other stuff, and it's actually a bit of a pain. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm gonna die again. Release the spirit. Oh. Honestly, you just grind dungeons for efficiency. I've recently started leveling other classes and had a lot of fun doing things like hunt, fates, occasional dungeons, or whatever. Yeah. I was, Dark Knight main. And then Endwalker came out. And then Reaper stole my heart. And so I grinded Reaper. I think it's 70 to 90. And all I pretty much did was dungeons. I'll be honest, I didn't like Endwalker as much as the rest of the world did. I feel like Endwalker really dropped the ball, the whole Zodiac thing. Spoilers. Turning him into Fandaniel's puppet instead of... What I wanted from Endwalker was, I wanted a big Lord of the Rings-like battle. Zodiark's dark forces versus Hydaelyn's forces of light. And I wanted the two armies to collide because they really built up to that. They're like, here are all the forces of Eorzea, and we're gonna go to war, and we're gonna defeat Zodiark's forces. And then it's like, JK, Zodiark's a joke. I don't know, just like 10 years building up a big god like that. And then the big bad guy is, of course, it's probably a good thing I didn't become a Final Fantasy content creator. They hate me. They would hate me. They did drop the ball on Zodiark. Yeah, they did. They're like, oh, hey, here's Zodiark. He's just a puppet for Fandaniel. I'm like, wow, that's 10 years of build-up you dropped. Yeah, the bird didn't hit me the way Zelch did, I'll tell you that one. I mean, her final form is really cool. But, I think Zelch was a better bad guy. I just feel like Final Fantasy tried way too hard to pull the rug out from under you. And I just feel like it should have been more of a finale. I also think one of the Scions should have died, just to so you feel the tension. But, it's not that big of a deal. Also, I did enjoy our friend helping you. The last zone in the story had basically no tension. Yeah, because you knew the Scions were gonna come back. When they all do their big sacrifice. And I suppose people were like crying and stuff. I'm like, well, they're just gonna come back. And the only way this is actually gonna stick if they don't come back. I hate it when animes do that, or any movies do that, where a hero, like, sacrifices himself or herself, and then it's just like, oh, JK, he's been fine the whole time. I am so surprised that didn't kill me. Also, I'm sure there's a better way down. But I thought Shadowbringers was a lot better. Like, a lot better.
The dark times will pass.
There it is, my execute, guys. Guys, we got my execute. "50 levels to go, and then I'm fine." I hope that didn't come up on the mic. Oh, wait. Cancel. Cancel that. Ah. Oh, okay, thank goodness. Oh, I see. You only get one. I did lose a subscriber. I was at 222. Oh, that's not that big of a deal. I lose them all the time. I lose them all the time.
Remember the Sunwell.
Best of luck questing, Artifact. Yeah, thank you. Thanks for joining the stream. Oh well.
Anaria Shola. Remember the Sunwell.
Alright, let's get out of here. I'm level 10. Let's get going somewhere. Let's see. Where would the ship? Noah, are you still in the chat? Just out of curiosity. So this is obviously the big city. What is that, a succubus? I'm surprised Blizzard allowed that to stay in the game. Hold on, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I'm guessing there's a ship somewhere to take me off this isle like there was in the Draenei Starting World. What is the Horde's equivalent to Stormwind? Does anyone know? Oops. He looks like a big deal. want out. Yeah, I just let you in. My cat doesn't know what she wants. Azeroth. Floyd, Battle of Dezalar, Crucible of Storms, the Eternal Palace, and Narok Thatha, Walking City. Alright, this should point me in the right direction. Let's get going. Actually, I'm lost. We're not going anywhere. Oh, you know what I want, actually. What I really, really want. I want to find someone to sell my crap to. Yeah, I might be going the wrong way. What's that arrow? Oh, okay. Let's get going. Oh, that's a wall. That's a wall. I don't know, but I think I should be going this way. There's that stupid crystal. It's always staring at me. I hate it. Music's so relaxing though. It's just like a doo-doo. Oh, wait, wasn't I just here? Oh, hello. The big city of the Horde. For the Horde. You gotta say it with a growl in your voice. For the Horde. Let's see. Oh, here we go. No, I don't want a barber. I want a... Honestly, just anyone I could sell crap to, honestly.
Lotar. Strength.
Yeah, he'll get over it. No, I'm not too worried about it. Gates of Agamar. Orcs and bad things. Rough and gruff. Interesting. So I guess Alliance uses ships and then the Horde just uses portals. Not gonna lie, portals are a bit more effective. Uh-huh.
What can I help you with?
Can I sell some crap, please? I'd like to sell that. That. Maybe that? Hold on. One armor. One armor, yes. I'd like to sell that. I'd like to sell that. I'd like to sell this. And that. No, I'd like to keep that. Sell this. That. And no, I can't do that. You could have this. You could have that.
Be safe.
Everything is so, spiky.
Blood and thunder. Go forth to victory.
Blood and thunder. I feel like that's a movie somewhere. Blood and thunder. Ogomar grunt. Ogomar grunt. Grunt, grunt, Ogomar, grunt, grunt, Ogomar. I am Ogomar. Hear me roar.
Haven't we done this before?
Nope.
It's like meeting again for the first time.
That voice was insanely annoying. Let's see how long I've been going for. I've been going for 91 minutes. Yeah, I think that's a good place to call it. I'm getting tired. So, thanks for watching, guys. We had, 4 likes tonight. We had lots of people tune in, I feel like. There was a while there where I was looking and it was like 5 or 6. We even had 8 people there one time. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. And, think I'm gonna head out now. Artifact out.